Hey guys, it's Miss Cindy, and I decided today that I was going to read a book to everybody because I know we're all getting tired of listening to the same old books we have at home, and something new might be fun. So I decided to pick out a Dr. Seuss book. So I have my Dr. Seuss shirt on, and it says, "In a world where you can be anything, choose to be kind." And I hope everyone is choosing kindness during this quarantine. So the book that we're going to read today is There's No Place Like Space, all about our solar system. And I love Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat. And we're going to learn some really cool words in this book. And we're going to learn what an astronaut is, an astronomer, constellations, a lunar rover, satellite, solar system, telescope, and universe. And you may already know those words. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So there's no place like space. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Jump in. Here we go. We will fly up so high. We can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see. Look, they're getting in there. The planets in our solar system. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every single one. Mercury, close to the sun's burning light, it's hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. On Venus, the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Can you guess what the next planet is? Well, here is a clue. It is my home and home to thing 1 and thing 2. Do you know what planet he's talking about? You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is third from the sun. It's our planet. Does anybody know? Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never stops. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the earth is always spinning, why don't I feel dizzy? We don't feel the earth as it spins on its way because we're spinning right with it right now and every single day. Here's Earth. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it's covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it's bigger than all the other planets combined. Saturn has rings. It's so light, who would think? It could float in an ocean and not even sink. These are its rings. See them? A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, it is a beautiful blue. I love Neptune's blue. We have seen all the planets. Now here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Mickles just saved up 999 nickels. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets. So if you can remember this, people will think you are so smart. Now here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. It's star dot to dot. Use your imagination and you'll see big pictures, and we call those constellations. A dog, the great bear, and Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, and Hunter Orion. A star in the sky may look really small, like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball, and it's hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star is called, do you know what he's talking about? The sun, yes. From the earth, it looks big. There is one reason why. It's the closest to earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would be no fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute. 1,000,000 of our earths could all fit right in it. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, it reflects the sun's light. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a lunar rover. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing 2 wants to be one. In fact, so do I. There he is on the moon. And there's the cool car. The universe is a mysterious place. We're only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go fly back up to the stars and take thing 1 and thing 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky. Do you guys have a telescope? Have you ever looked in a telescope? They're really cool. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something new. There he goes. And then we learned all of our cool words. We know what an astronaut is and an astronomer and the lunar rover and the satellite, the solar system, a telescope, and the universe. And we learned all the planets. And I hope everybody enjoyed this book. It's a really cute book. You can get it on Amazon if you have Prime. I think it's like $3.99. And it's also on Amazon Prime if you want to watch the video. All right. Hope everybody has a good day.